Hello YouTube, this is Retta. Most of you guys, if you're on my Facebook groups or whatever, know I am a makeup fiend. And I love makeup. So I'm going to take this time to put out, in the last couple of months, a couple of standout products that I've really enjoyed. And also some that I was like, ugh, this isn't great. So I'm going to go with all the stuff that I've really enjoyed. First, this came out a while ago. It's the Jeffery Star Androgyny palette. My son bought me this palette, and I love it. But there's one color. I thought when I got this palette, I was going to love this color, and I like it. But it's okay. And all the colors come beautifully. But this color I use every day. Every day as my transition color. Whatever you have to say about Jeffery, these are, I'm going to show you. Look at how it goes on so buttery. That is my favorite transition color of all. I have lots and lots of palettes and everything, but this is my favorite transition color that I seem to go for all the time. I haven't really used the other colors, but I just like that one called Safe Word. All the colors are very, I'll take a couple of them, are very buttery. Here's this nice color too, and Charm. So you see all of them are very good. And then here, let me do a darker color for you guys. So but that is my favorite color. I use it every day, and every makeup I put on, I use that. That is like my favorite transition color. I hope that he will make it a separate color. He's only doing palettes, but I hope that he makes it a separate color, because all these are beautiful, and I kind of have them in other palettes, but this one, and even though they're very buttery, I haven't found a transition color that I just go to all the time. And since my son sent me this palette for my birthday, this is the transition color that I am loving. So these are just standout things. I got this palette, and this is the Viseart Golden Hour, and I absolutely adore. The only thing the packaging is beautiful. It's like the packaging is beautiful. And the colors are even more beautiful. So it's supposed to represent, I can't tell you the names because they're all in French, but they are beautiful. Viseart has my favorite palettes ever, and I love this color too. But they have this palette is like one of my favorite palettes. So there's just some. So it's beautiful. It gives you a nice big mirror, and then also it's very compact. It's built well. It'll stand up to the test of time, and I enjoy that. So that's another one that is standout. Okay, now we're going to get into a couple of other things. I have been this came in one of my, I don't know if it was Glossy Box or Boxy Charm. I just canceled my Glossy Box, and I think it was probably Glossy Box because they put a lot of skincare stuff. But it's called the Vichy Mineral 89 Booster. I've been mixing this in before my makeup with my moisturizer, and I absolutely love it. I can feel the difference. I just mix it in with my with my moisturizer, and it just, I think it also helps. It's a little tacky, but it's not oily or anything, and it just feels very good. And I mix a couple of drops in with my morning before I put my makeup on. Okay, for hair, most of you guys know I took for like 4 months. I was trying to really help like support, you know, different brands, and I tried to use the Carol's Daughter, and as I said, I'm biracial, so my hair is mixed, and I always had my favorites, and I decided, so I spent a lot of money, and I bought all types of her products, and I was like gonna try and stuff, and I gave it like 3 or 4 months, and I couldn't understand, and me being ditzy sometimes, I couldn't understand what was going on with my hair, and I completely forgot that, hey, I'm using new products. And even my daughter, when she was straightening my hair, she's like, Ma, what's going on with your hair? Your hair is so damaged. And I was like, I don't know. And then the light bulb went off on me, and I ended up, and I was like, oh my God, I tried Carol's Daughter. So just to FYI, if you have mixed hair and stuff, I don't know how it works for all people of color, but I know for my hair, it damaged my hair and dried it out so bad that I had to cut a lot of my hair out. And I'm in the process right now of of making it healthy. So I had to cut like 6 or 7 inches off my hair. And so I've been using my Matrix, which I love. And then I added this Biomatrix Smooth Serum. I love it. So, you know, after you blow dry your hair, or after you're, you know, putting the flat iron or whatever, put this on, and it is awesome. It really makes your hair, my hair eats this up. So that's helped. Okay. I love this concealer. My problem is that it falls out. I really like, it's a contour stick from Pure. I really do enjoy it. But it's fell out. This thing has fell out of me on it twice. And the color is gorgeous, and it really blends in. See that? And it blends in beautifully. And I love it. I love it. But it falls out. I haven't really used the other side yet, and I'm gonna try in a second, because I want to tell you guys about, where did I do with it? Oh my, oh no. Oh, this. My son bought me this too, for my birthday. And it is the It Cosmetic Magic Erasers for concealer. I freaking love it. This is dirty. This will always be dirty, because no matter what I clean, it'll be used as soon as I clean it. So, but it's like very dense and packed in. And yeah, I used to use a beauty blender to blend in my concealer, and I found that I like this more. So I'm going to show you. Maybe this will show you. So this, I don't know why I don't use this color. I think I can use it on my nose and stuff. So there it is, right? And then you take this and you kind of like dap it in. So you're just dapping it in like you do a beauty blender. And it just like, I love this brush. And it's freaking kind of expensive. I think my son paid like $30 for it. But this is, it's from the Heavenly, what is it? The Heavenly Luxe Magic Eraser. This is my favorite. Look at that. It just blends it in. And I just love this tool. So that is my favorite brush. So I don't know why I don't use this highlight inside. I mean, I can, but I really do like this contour color. But the problem is that it freaking falls off. And for, I think this is like $20 some. I mean, for $20 some, it shouldn't fall off. And if they came out with a better way to keep it on, it would be like my go-to. but it falls off. I mean, I do like the Shape Tape. I use it for a lot of different things. I do it sometimes a two-part process for my under eye concealer, and I do like oh, this thing was medium, just if you guys want to know, and then this one is light medium honey, and it goes on nice and thin, and I do enjoy this Shape Tape. I still like my NARS better, both the pot and the one, but I do like this too. So that's one. Okay, I think I got, oh, this glitter glue from Too Faced. I love it. I use this because I do have hooded eyes and some wrinkles on my eyes that I don't like. I don't like my my metallics or my foils or my glitter to transfer up. And it will transfer to the top where my hood is, and that's why I haven't really worn a lot of like sparkly colors, but I use this Too Faced glitter glue, and it has helped that problem. I've also been in love with these two. Most of my tarot people on my page know this is from Makeup Geek. This is their eyeliners. I've been in love with these two colors. I've been wearing them almost every smoky eye that I do, or any browns that I wear on my eye. I've been wearing either one of these, and I really enjoy it. Makeup Geek does, you know, a good job. So I do love these two colors. I have 10 of her colors, but those two I have 10 of them, but those two I seem to go for the most. Okay, now I'm going for things that, just to give you guys another type of FYI, this is all over the place. This unique. To me, I don't like it. I think it's too, for the money that they're charging for this. They're charging like $40, I believe, and that's up with like high-end foundation. You know, I think my Marc Jacobs is around that much, and my other favorite, Bare Minerals, is cheaper than this. And for me, this is just, even though it's just watery, and I don't really feel like, I mean, for the money, I don't think it's, whoops, it might, it's been sitting there. See, I just, look at how runny that is for the money. I don't really prefer, I don't really like it. And if you look at it, it doesn't really cover. The coverage isn't there. Really, it's not. Look, and it's really oily and watery. Oh, so this is that unique. It's not my favorite at all. So before, I mean, and I have a couple of friends that sell it, and I don't want to, you know, hurt their hustle. They have some products that I like. I like their matte lipsticks. I think they're too expensive, but I do like their matte lipsticks. But foundation, no, it's not for me. Also, their concealer is way, now that one's watery, but this concealer is like way too thick. You know, if you have a lot of like areas that need to be covered, then I think this will, but it's way too thick for a concealer. This is like how foundation should be. And so I think they got their things mixed up. So this is a little, if you have like some scars and stuff, I use this sometimes on my pimples, but very rarely. I don't think they're worth the price. They do have some nice lipsticks that I enjoy. They're liquid lipsticks, but they're really expensive, and I prefer other brands, liquid lipsticks that are, you know, cheaper. I think their liquid lipsticks are like, they're really expensive. They're really, really expensive. I think they were like $3 for $70 or something. Don't get me to lying, but they're really expensive. So there's other things on the market. I can see if you don't really know too much about makeup and, you know, you have someone explaining it, but, you know, you can find better products. than this. Like I have my go-to full foundation, which is Marc Jacobs, and then my everyday Bare Minerals that I use. And I just find this, for the price of it, it's just way too expensive. But I do like their lipsticks. Their eyeshadows are okay. Again, way too expensive. I think you can find better eyeshadows and eyeshadow palettes like the ones I just showed you for a better price. So that's it. I just wanted to give you guys things that kind of stood out to me that I liked. So talk to you guys later. Bye.